Everybody, welcome to Church versus the World, the channel where I talk about things that you and I might find interesting. Tonight, we will be talking about 5G, the next generation in mobile computing, 10 gigabits per second, eliminating most lag time, buffers, load screens, stuff like that. Sounds great. Sounds like a brave new world. Tonight, I will tell you bit by bit what is wrong with that. I'm really thinking about skipping over all the health reasons that it's bad. I mean, you can look on any phone website and look next to the little warnings that says may cause cancer or has been linked to with cancer. I mean, it's already carcinogenic as it is. I mean, the waves that it puts off. I mean, if you're going to pump up the power from 4G to 5G, it's going to take a lot more. It's going to pretty much make something that could be mildly carcinogenic really carcinogenic. I mean, I'm in the market for a new phone as it is, and every phone I look next to says may cause cancer, cancer causing. I mean, and yet we're still buying it, and it's also like all of these wavelengths have been linked with not only cancer but miscarriage, infertility in men. I mean, there was one lady. I don't have the clip. I will try to get it. But she used to carry her phone in her bra. Well, she wound up having a lump, or a mass, in her breast where she used to carry her phone. I mean, but none of us are going to make it out alive. So I want to tell you the thing that really scares me about all of this. The fact that we are forfeiting our privacy for what? Faster internet speeds? Comfort? You think I'm joking? I wish I was. I mean, I'm going to reference a clip a lot tonight that I that inspired this episode basically. And I'm going to let him tell you because it's pretty fascinating. Retired U.S. Air Force General Robert Spalding. Here he is telling us about phones and the way they work and the platform and why. Just watch.
The smartphone, this iPhone, which was the first one, then Android. So Apple and Google, right, dominate the mobile platform that the app services and business models of that economy are built on. Now look at the iPhone. It's a hardware, software, tightly integrated, closed-walled system like Steve Jobs liked, and the data was encrypted. Why was the data encrypted? Why did San Bernardino happen? Because Apple's an American company, right? They know you want privacy. They encrypt their phone. So now you've got the platform, and Android also went on to encrypt their platform. So both encrypted, right? So private devices. Take the cloud away from it. Just look at the device itself.
Sure.
It's meant to be a private device.
Right.
Why? It's American product.
And one of the things he doesn't tell you in that is since no one has landlines anymore, most of your conversations are public domain because anything used with this little thing here, cellular telephones, all of it, public domain as soon as it hits the airwaves. Cellular airwaves are public domain. They do not need a warrant. I don't need to stress that enough. And that, to me, is an invasion of privacy because any naughty picture you send out, any dirty text, anything you do on this, the government knows. I sound crazy, but I'm not. All you got to do is Google it. The point I'm really getting at here is we're waving goodbye to privacy for Convenience. Think 5G's a joke? Shit. That's why do you think they're implementing all these weird facial recognition technologies like in Snapchat? Why do you think they're putting it in everything now? And as soon as 5G starts pumping out that damn beautiful bathery of microwave whatevers, yeah, 10 gigabits per second, fuck you. You're going to wind up frying some shit. That's
And you're starting to see the emergence of the 5G world in China. So you walk into a restaurant after you've ordered your food, and a camera picks you up, and you said, hey, David, welcome, here's your food, right? So you're starting to get the feel of what a 5G world is. And what is a 5G world? The platform is the network. So this is mobile computing paired with a pipe. 5G is computing and networking combined on the same platform. So this goes away. You walk outside your door and you say Uber. You don't get on your phone and say, I want an Uber. You just say Uber. Camera picks up your face or a microphone picks up you.
Come on.
That's what 5G is. That's what 5G is. And then the Uber shows up. There's a camera on the car that sees you, knows who you are, don't have to ask you your name. You get in and you go to wherever you want. You get out and you go do whatever you want. So in this world, in the 4G world, this is a platform. It's yours.
now do I seem so crazy? I mean, think about it. That guy is an Air Force freaking general. He's not one of these nuts rolling around with a tinfoil hat. He's not a conspiracy theorist. This dude is legit and knows what he's talking about. But I digress. And like right now, I used to do this thing to where I would call it off the grid days, to where I would set this thing down and I would just leave. Not tell anybody what I was doing. Just, I don't know, I'd go spend the day in the woods, or I'd, just disappear to town or a different town altogether. And I would just, me and my brother John, we called it off the grid days. We would just go.
Want to be part of that, all of that data. Remember we just talked about how do you influence society? You don't want all that data to be out there about what you're doing. Just don't carry one of these, right? Just opt out. In a 5G world, you cannot opt out. Who owns the data? This, you could conceivably say, you lease the data on here you own. If you're getting Google services, you don't own that data. But in the 5G world, not only can you not opt out because it's built around the city, it's not in your phone anymore. Not only can you not opt out, you don't know who owns the data. Everything that you do can be watched.
So now there is no opting out. There is whoever owns all of that data, knowing exactly where you are, exactly what town you're in, exactly what you're doing and what you're talking about. It's almost like full-scale control. Full-scale dominance. Pretty freaking scary, huh? And people like Elon Musk and, the genius that died, Stephen Hawking, they all warned about they've all warned about taking it too far with artificial intelligence, and 5G is just one step away from that. Like, we're almost at the point of no return. We're reaching, this is going to sound completely crazy, but look at the way the world is. Like, it's almost like they are coming at you with like a new world order type scenario from both ends. You got Huawei, which is a Chinese company. They got paid billions to come up with this 5G shit. Now they're implementing it in America. And on top, and I mean, they're coming at you from every angle, it seems. Like, and to all of you people that are religiously into politics, it's not just the right or the left, because George Bush was a big proponent of a new world order. So, It has nothing to do with politics, really, at the end of the day. It's about these agendas that are being pushed, and it's scary because it's all starting to line up to full scale dominance. You will have no freedoms. You will have no privacy. They will watch everything you do. Creepy. I'm gonna line my damn house in copper.
Where your facial recognition is built into your interaction when you go into a restaurant, or when you go into a store, or when you go into a bank. You know, everything's about, you know, the device is connected. Then as you build the network, then those proliferate. So 4G network, 10,000 devices per square mile. 5G network, 3 million devices per square mile. You're not going to carry 12 smartphones. You may not even carry a smartphone because
10,000 to 3 million?
10,000 to 3 million. That's what 5G does. The connectivity explodes, right? So that allows you to put devices literally everywhere that can make your life more convenient or can track you.
I mean, look at how terrified the host is in the last couple clips. I mean, you can see, like, the, oh my God, he's right, like, terrified look in his face. It's ridiculous. I mean, and the clips that I've shown, that he showed in his video, like, I'm going to link down below so y'all can watch the entire interview. I got to go find it on the intro webs, but I will pin it to the comments as soon as I do. But it is insane. You should go listen to the clip in its entirety. It's nuts. But that's what scares me, ladies and gentlemen. A world in which where we have no privacy. We can't just set our phone down and walk away and get away from the internet of things. A world to where if you're just outside and you pretty much just think, shit, I wish there was an Uber around the corner, I'd leave. And then an Uber shows up to pick you up? That's creepy shit. That should not be right, because half the time we're just talking out our ass. Like, just bullshitting. Like, it's getting to a point to where we're going too far. Way too far. Like, I'm trying to figure out the best scenario. It's kind of like being in a scenario like you get in a fight with your spouse and you walk off, and you know everybody's got the tendency to mutter bullshit under their breath, like, damn, wish this bitch would just die, or, you know, something dumb, you know, like, wish she would step in front of a car, or, you know, something, you know, just off the wall, like, I just wish she would leave. Well, then the next thing you know, you've either got an Uber coming to pick your wife up, the police showing up because you've now threatened to kill her. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's getting to a point to where all these little devices we have in our house, like our Alexas and hell, even our phones have the capability to do it now. Like, they listen to everything you say. If I say, hey, Google, and my phone would actually be turned on, because I've got mine turned off, like my whole assistant thing, it just randomly pops up while I'm at work half the time going, yes, what can I do for you? So I have to leave it on do not disturb, because if I just say the word Google, it gets all happy dance like, and like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I mean, it's going too far. And if you don't believe me, you will whenever it comes. Because, yeah, right now, it all sounds great. Like, yes, faster internet for my phone. We win. But whenever you realize you don't even need this damn thing anymore, whenever over half your conversations start getting leaked on the internet or used against you in a court of law because it's public domain, and it's all just some bullshit you were flapping your head about, none of it was actually a coherent thought. It's getting bad, guys. All right, guys, that's all for tonight. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you got any topics you want me to look up or look into or talk about, leave them in the discussion area. Leave them in the comments. Email me. I don't care. Just do something. Be proactive. I'm going to be wearing a lead shield over my balls 24/7.